Hey there, it's Mary out here at Olney, Oklahoma. Well, once again, we've been plagued with the rains again, and funny thing, it's been very, very cold or pretty hot. And so Jim and I have not been able to do much work on our house pad, but we did have this wonderful afternoon. It was a Sunday afternoon when we don't believe in working. We hopped in the side-by-side and took us a little trip around on some property that's nearby. The one we're looking at here is a little bit muddy, and it actually is a wildlife reserve. There's some hunting stands for deer hunters to come, and it is just the most beautiful property. I just loved the ride that we had out there, and I had to hang on a couple of times because it got kind of rough. Jim's a fast driver when you have to go through mud, and we got a little bit of mud on us, but it was all for the fun of it. And like I said, there's been a lot of rain, and we had another really good day. In a minute, I'll show you. We had a yard sale. My sister and I have been trying to clean out some of our old storage. I've cleaned it out before. I've whittled it down. And she's given me the little push that I need to finally get rid of some stuff that I've been hanging on to. I do have an online store, so a lot of it goes there, and but there's a lot that I can't sell, and it's too big to ship. So good yard sale. There's Jim. He's looking at the tornado. We went down to the cellar twice, and because we did have some tornadic weather because of all of the temperature changes. And here's our yard sale. We are whittling down, and I got my sister trained to bring me the money. There she is. That's my sister Tina, and we did pretty good on our yard sale. Now, we also have big news. We have the water drillers come out to the house. They have been hired through the Choctaw Nation to drill our well, and they hit water. The Witches of Olney, we did in a previous video, they were right. The water is right where they said it would be, and so we've got enough water to run our household just on this one well. It was so interesting. I took the day off from my regular chores that I do. I don't work per se. I don't get a paycheck anyway, but I took off the time that I would normally spend running errands and getting things done for our house just to watch this, because it's like a one-time thing, and it was really interesting to watch how they went about drilling the well. And so here they are getting ready to close down. They got all of the casing put in, and we had enough water flowing out that it's going to have a good enough water pressure for us. We finally got one day of good work that we could do in about 2 weeks. That's so sad. But as we were sitting home when it was raining, we decided to recalculate the measurements that we originally calculated, and lo and behold, they were wrong. The main bathroom that's going to our bedroom is fine, but the small bathroom had a lot of errors in it, and we would have had a pretty jagged wall if we would have stuck to what we had. So once it's covered in cement, that's pretty much what you get. So we made sure our calculations were right. We measured it more than twice, and we made all of the adjustments necessary to get the pipes in the right location. And so we feel really good about it now. And Jim also did a leak test. He filled up the pipes with enough water to see if anything was leaking, and we did have one leak, and he has already fixed that. So we are in good condition from here on out. So I'm glad I got to come on today, and we are having a beautiful, beautiful spring. Jim is just now folding up on the day that we did the work. but I want to show you this picture of my tree. We've got some grass growing out. That's not really good news because it might mean that my tree is rotting out. And so I asked Jim how bad it was, and he said it'll probably last, maybe 50 more years. I was afraid he was going to say 5, but he said 50, so I'm good with that. So, anyway, that's all I have today. So until next time, y'all come back now. You hear?